That is one of the best goddamn steaks I ever had in my life. Ever. What's the family secret recipe?
It's ground garlic and a little bit of soy.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I thought it was a family secret.
That's your recipe.
No.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Netflix Fix. It's Nick here, and today I'm bringing you a review for the new Johnny Depp film, Black Mass. Black Mass follows Johnny Depp, and he plays one of the United States' most notorious gangsters. He was on the FBI's most wanted list for many, many years, and that's James Whitey Bulger, a huge crime lord in Boston. Killing people, extorting people, lots of drugs, murder. He was a dark and disgusting human being. And the movie just follows his story, and it follows a lot of the side characters he associated with. We hear their sides of the story and about how vile and disgusting he was, and we see visually how vile and disgusting this man was.
You said to me, this is a family secret, and you gave it up to me, boom. Just like that. You spilled the secret family recipe today. Maybe you spill a little something about me tomorrow.
This film's getting a lot of praise before it even came out because Johnny Depp transformed himself for this film. You can see with the makeup and the voice changes, such this, you know, Johnny Depp fully immersed himself into this role, and the supporting cast is huge. We have so many great actors in this film. If you thought The Martian had a great supporting cast, this film trumps that by a mile. This supporting cast is amazing, and that's one thing I have to say about the film. Acting is superb. There is no weak moments in this film with the acting. Everyone brings their A game. Everyone really delved deep into their own characters. There were transformations across the board with actors. I have to give notable mentions to Jesse Plemons, who plays Whitey Bulger's right-hand man. He absolutely killed it in the film. You'd recognize him. He's in the last season of Breaking Bad as one of the neo-Nazi guys. Joel Edgerton as an FBI agent who's a bit corrupt, who works with Bulger. He absolutely kills it. Joel Edgerton has had an amazing year with this film and The Gift. He is absolutely killing it in Hollywood at the moment. And there are so many more notable actors. The thing is, the biggest plus for this film is the acting. That is the greatest part. That's what keeps you immersed in the film. That's what keeps you chugging along and invested in the story. The story's also quite interesting too. I'm a sucker for crime films. My favorite film of all time is a crime film, and I love those, you know, Scorsese gangster films. This is a bit different to, say, Goodfellas or The Departed, because it's a lot grittier and realistic. While those films are great, they kind of fabricate the crime world. This shows how dark and disgusting the crime world is. Some of the stuff you see, some of the murders that are committed, especially some murders that come really out of the blue in this film, really leave a really bad feeling inside of you. It weighs down on you on the inside, and it's not a nice feeling at all, but it works very well for the film. It works really well telling the story of this just despicable person. I really liked this film, and I actually went in hoping I would love this film. I wanted it to be in my, you know, my favorites of the year. This film does suffer, though, in one point, and that's in the actual storytelling. Unfortunately, this film only feels like 2/3 complete of a movie. There's bits missing, and you can tell because this whole film builds up for an hour and a half, and you feel like it's going to, you know, tell you a bit more story, and then the ending of the movie starts. You're kind of forced into the climax of the film, and you go, oh, okay, so this is where things are going to start getting interesting. We didn't have a build up here, and then the climax begins, but then the ending starts, and that kind of annoyed me because I wanted to find out more, and I get why they did it. It's an over 2-hour movie already, and it's a very slow-paced film. The films that drag along that unravel more story, I don't mind. I felt this film would have benefited from maybe an extra 20-30 minutes of story, and I would have felt like the film was a bit more complete then. I looked at those films like, I don't feel content, and I don't know why, and after thinking about it, it was because there wasn't a full story to watch. All in all, the acting is superb. You should definitely go see this movie for the acting. It's an acting masterclass, and everyone brought their A game. It just doesn't feel like a complete movie, and that is annoying because you want to see the complete story of Whitey Bulger. As a movie, you can wait for this to come out on DVD. This film is definitely not going to be everyone's cup of tea because of its slow burn and its violence and its content matter. But if you're a fan of crime films, definitely check it out when you get the chance.
I was just saying that.
You were just saying. Just saying gets people sent away. Just saying. Got me a 9-year stretch in Alcatraz. You understand? So, just saying could get you buried real quick.
Guys, thank you so much for watching my review. I really appreciate the support. And be on the watch out for my review of The Walk. It's in advanced screenings this weekend in 3D. I'm actually very excited to see that film, so please be on the watch out for that one. In the meantime, go see a movie sometime.
Look at his face.